Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Moustache John. All right, biggity boom, biggity bow. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in and taking a ride. Just wanted to jump in and talk to you about Frank Lampard getting fired. Before I get into that, of course, some of you may be a little bit shocked to see me in a Chelsea jersey. Have no fear. It's Christian Pulisic, all right? It's an American jersey, okay? Listen, Barcelona's tatted on the skin. That's not going anywhere, okay? You still see the background. We're fine here, folks. Relax. Beyond that, Frank Lampard, 18 months as Chelsea manager, gets fired. They were in the top four last year. They were in the final of the FA Cup. They were even got first place sometime in, I think it was early December. They were top of the table. It was brief, but they were there. So Frank Lampard is out. Makes me a little bit sad. I'm a big fan of Frank Lampard. Was when he was a player. I actually got to meet him once. That's why I'm kind of a little bit of a supporter of Chelsea, if you had to twist my arm about it. So bummer to see him go. Did he deserve to go? Probably. They had a run there where they had 2 wins of their last 8. 2 wins in 8. Excuse me. Yeah, 2 wins in 8 in the English Premier League. So that's not good. So it's the Tuchel takeover. Thomas Tuchel coming into Chelsea after being sacked by PSG on Christmas Eve, no less. How brutal. Cold-blooded PSG. Sacking Thomas Tuchel on Christmas Eve. So Tuchel comes in and takes over. Now, he had a lot of success at PSG. I think they had the highest win percentage in League One ever, and then he also tied Unai Emery for number of goals per game. It was like 2.7 goals per game, which is absurd. But listen, the all-star team known as PSG demands UCL Champions League trophies, and Tuchel didn't deliver. The closest they got into the final against Bayern Munich, a much older, a much slower Bayern Munich. So you would think PSG would come away with that one. No go. PSG did not come away with that win. So Bayern Munich champions, PSG not champions. Tuchel got into some spats with the back office, so he of course gets fired. Coming in now to Chelsea, you got to think, for me, as an American, you saw the jersey, number one concern, what does this mean for Christian Pulisic? Well, I think it's good news. He does have experience playing under Tuchel. At Dortmund, in Tuchel's 2 years, Pulisic came in, was promoted from U17 to U19 to the senior squad, had a breakout year under Tuchel before Tuchel was let go. I think, again, for having problems with the back office. He's going to have to fix that if he wants to stick around Chelsea. But good news, I think. So let's see. Tuchel had his debut today against Wolves. They drew 0-0, not the best performance. He said that he went with a lineup that was quote-unquote don't knock everything over. That was quote-unquote unjust because he went with what he thought was an experienced team. So kind of funny that Pulisic didn't squeak his way into that starting lineup given their experience with each other at least. But Pulisic did come on with about 15 minutes left in the match. Some good news is that the team clearly trusts him. A lot of the play was going up that right-hand side once he came on the pitch, so that's important to note. Another thing in his favor is that Pulisic tends to respond positively when the pressure is on, when he's questioned. If you think back to his Chelsea debut, Frank Lampard made some comments that kind of indicated that he was questioning Pulisic's ability, and Pulisic had one of the best years of his career. Won a starting role at Chelsea, took on the number 10, so all good things. I think Pulisic is going to respond to this very positively. I think Tuchel will continue to kind of carry that reputation of youth development. So again, even beyond Pulisic, I think that's good news for folks like Abraham, Hudson-Odoi, Mason Mount, Gilmore, Reece James, all those folks that were kind of being developed by Frank Lampard. Good news is, Chelsea fans, you can relax a little bit. You got a guy here who's sort of known for bringing up youth development as well. So I think it's going to be good things. Still sad to see Frank Lampard go. I got to say, at the end of the day, it's still sad to see Frank Lampard go. But it is what it is. I'm hoping that Chelsea will turn things around. Earlier in the year, if you saw my preseason podcast, I did predict Chelsea to lift the EPL trophy this year. Not looking likely. I think Man City are about to pull away with it once they get their goal-scoring situation figured out. I think Aguero's coming back from an injury still. But anyway, so Lampard out, Tuchel takeover. That's it for today, folks. We got a few things coming up this week. We got a mustache match of the week is going to be Sunday. Barcelona hosting Athletic, 3 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be here. I'll be doing live commentary. You can talk to me about anything soccer related. Prior to that, Friday, I'll be releasing my EPL match weekend preview now that they're back to playing on the weekends. There was matches all over the place for a little bit, but we'll be doing a EPL match day preview, including the betting odds, and then, of course, come and hang out for the live stream on Sunday. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at the undefeated Moustache John, on Twitter at the undefeated MJ. We'll keep the conversation going in between streams and videos. That's where you'll see all of the announcements and promos, so you won't miss anything. All right. As always, folks, thank you so much for tuning in and taking a ride. See y'all next time.